Levi here with Uphill Cinema. Today we're going to talk about the ETC Connect Source 4 LED 3. So there's a lot of lights out there, especially in the film world. You know, you have panels, you have Fresnels, you have hard lights, but a lot of us look over the source lights, the Licos, the intense spotlights. I think that's mainly because we really like a soft look, and that's just kind of a trend, but we forget the power of a hard source light and what it can do. And that's where I think these lights are money. So one of the things that makes these hard source spotlights really nice is you can actually use it as a hair light and a key light at the same time. So what do I mean? If you get the light at a distance, you get it right above you, you know, whatever side you want, and it's going to be the opposite of the key. You put a foam board in front of you, and that light will kind of come over your head, bounce off the foam board as your key, and now you have your hair light and your key light for one lighting source. So let me kind of show you what I mean. So one of the things that makes this light so awesome is the fact that you can use it from a distance and bounce it into something and get a clean image. And that's because it's bouncing. You can see it off of this big foam board and then into me as my key. And you can get nice, clean shadows with this thing. That's what's really nice, is over here, for me to really pinpoint that down. You can see if I just let it open, so it goes over, but you can throw it across the room, say, hey, you know what? I want it to just be on the board. And there you go. And I have that on the top, the bottom, and you can just throw it. And here's the thing, is this thing's so powerful. I actually have it at only 7% on the spectral, so the highest color quality. Now look what happens if I actually just change it to, make sure this is in focus. Look what happens when I change it to bright. It just, wow.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
The menu system is about as easy as it comes. You have your dimming. Here you have your maximum brightness or specular for the most color accurate. And then of course your green and magenta. And then this is your color temp, which you have a massive color temp option. I mean, you can literally just 1900, but then when you go the other direction, 10,450, so massive color temp. There's your max brightness. You can see it's already pulling like crazy. And these are all presets too. So there's 4,500 max brightness, 3,200 max brightness, and then you just kick it over for specular to get the most color accurate image. There's several reasons why DPs and filmmakers would get a light like this. Number one is the obvious, is just the output. It can throw a really tight, concentrated amount of light a very long distance. And so you can use this in a lot of different situations. You could put it down on the ground and shine it up through a window, and then get maybe something like a light bridge and bounce it off that and into the window. You can use it as your backdrop and cut and put gobos in and make patterns. So one of the reasons why I love these types of lights is I can bounce it. So I can put it at a way far distance and really concentrate that light onto my bounce it back, and don't have to have things in the scene or in the area because this light has so much output. If you look right here, I need to get, let's see if you can see it. I need to get more fill in here, but I don't, and I want to use natural light, and I don't have enough pumping through from just this window. As you can see, that's blown out. So I need to punch more light. So I need to kick it, and I need it to come from this side. So what's nice is you just pop this one back on, and you can shape it how you need it. You know, with these, you can shape the light. And for me, I didn't want it to hit the camera. So that's focusing here. I didn't want it to hit the camera, so I actually pulled this one and I moved it in more. See, I didn't want it like that, so I actually moved it in so it wouldn't hit the camera. And then that way, if you look, it's just like the perfect amount. Just bouncing right back in. See that? And that's coming right off of that board, bouncing right back in, filling those shadows. So, and I mean, let's see what percentage that is. That's on spectral, so meaning the higher, and you can see if I stand in front of this light, if I stand in front of the light, cover it, I'm not covering it all the way, compare, it can really, see that? So nice. It's super easy to change out the lenses. You just unscrew the top here, and now you'll get a different beam angle. So take this whole lens out, put the other one in, new beam angle. The lenses alone are absolutely amazing and are glass and really something to see and behold. This is how you can actually put in different filters or different stops, crates, anything you need to slide in. That's how you can do that. But this alone is just, it's almost like a piece of art. It's amazing. So right here too, you can see what they use to cut. You know, and this is how you're cutting that light. And now the thing is there's an optic behind that as well before you actually hit the chip. So right there you can see, I mean, this is how you can get those awesome cuts. And I mean, you could even flag all, you could cut all of this out. In fact, let's do that. I'll cut this entire glare off right here and just get my eyes. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna cut this side even more. Let's see how much of this I can just get right on my face, on my eyes. Let's see. I mean, look at that. And that's where these types of lights are absolutely awesome. Right there, look at that. That's, and the color, the ETC. Thus far, ETC has the best color I've ever seen in LED lights. They're incredible. So one thing that you'll notice is it has a lot more colored LED chips. Not only does it give this light a massive output of light, but it gives it that deep red that they have with their deep red chip. It has a massive amount of color. It has their lime green chip. It just puts out some amazing power and amazing color. Right now I'm at 1.5%, and you can see it packs a punch. And this is why you'd use this type of light. Look at this nice, insane shadow. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the ETC Connect Source 4 LED 3. I absolutely love it. I wish I had some gobos to really go into it, and I wish I had it longer to really play with it more. I haven't had it that long, but I have used it on 2 separate commercials, and then I used it in another YouTube video, and I absolutely love it. And I can't recommend enough on going and getting your hands on these Leco style, these hard spot sourced lights, because they're so practical to use. So go check it out. I'll have links below. I appreciate everything, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.